Hey guys, Allison here. Welcome to day 12 of my year 1 of walkthrough of Stardew Valley. What we're going to do today is a lot of fishing. We saw on the weather yesterday that it is going to be rainy today, so we're going to make as much money as we can by fishing. The last day before the Spring Egg Festival where we can get all our strawberries to make our big spring cash. And now let's start the day. Alright, so we're going to walk over to the television, check the weather. Forecast for tomorrow, clear and sunny for the Egg Festival. It's always going to be nice on festival days. And the spirits feel neutral today, which is fine for fishing. Alright, check our mail. New items for sale, an upgraded fishing pole using bait. We will make that one of our first purchases after the Spring Festival. Tomorrow is the Spring Festival. Great, okay. Alright, it's raining, so we don't have to water our crops. Just got one green bean, which we can sell. This chest is getting pretty full here, so we'll probably have to make another one. Maybe we'll do that at some point this morning, organize things a little bit. That way you don't have to waste as much time trying to figure out what you can keep and what you can get rid of. And you will know what is in every chest because there's ways to color coordinate them or maybe just to remember what you're doing. So we're getting pretty up on our copper bars here, which is great. We're going to use them for things like this tapper, which we are going to make right now and put on this other tree here. Because like I explained in some of my other videos, you're going to need 3 types of sap to complete one of the community center bundles. There are also some things that are really helpful in crafting recipes, so it is nice to have them. All right, a little bit of wood and rock, make it easier to walk through there. Alright, so we're going fishing today. So basically all we really need is our fishing pole and our hoe, but let's make another chest and organize some of this stuff. Right now we're only going to have 2 chests, so I'm not going to worry about color coding. I'll save that for another video. It's super easy to do. But in this chest, what I'm mainly going to do is put stuff that is going to go to either the community center or the museum. That way I know that I need it. I can't sell it when I'm desperate for space or for money. That's not going to be my go-to place to get stuff out of that chest. Instead, it's going to be something that is going to be needed for the community center or the museum. So I'm basically getting rid of all that stuff. As well as usually geodes and gems in general, something good to go in there. Alright, so as we can see on this amethyst, Gunther can tell you more about it. That means it's something that is good for the museum. And the geodes we will eventually take to Clint to get busted open for ores, minerals, gems, and stuff that can also be donated to the museum. Alright, now we can sell this green bean. Carry around this parsnip for the day maybe because people like parsnips as gifts. It is no one's birthday today, but we do not need any of our other tools. We'll save on to a field snack in case we start getting exhausted toward the end of the day, but basically at this point what we're going to do is wander around town fishing and foraging so we can make some money prior to tomorrow. You can sometimes make up to a couple grand in a day fishing, even on a neutral luck day, especially when it's raining, because you get some more unique types of fish. Alright, make sure we check the community center board to see if there's anything people need delivered. There's no exclamation point, so we do not. And let's head over toward the river in front of the little town here. That's where you can find catfish. It's probably going to be a little too tough for us to catch at this point in the game, but maybe we'll get lucky and grab one. Shane doesn't really like parsnips, so I didn't bother giving it to him. Hopefully I'll run into someone who does over the course of the day. Okay. Because we don't have bait yet, sometimes you have to sit for a couple minutes and wait in order to get a fish, but right now we haven't really hit, this is probably going to be that catfish. It might be a little too wiggly for me to get, but let's try. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Oh. Yeah, he got away. Oh well, better luck next time, right? In any case, all this fishing is going to be helpful because it is going to build up our fishing skill. If not today, basically the next day that you do it, usually you'll end up bumping up a skill. Any day you spend the whole day fishing usually counts for at least one bump up in fishing skill. Getting lots of green algae. It's not super helpful for anything early on because we don't have the kitchen for cooking yet, but it is basically free money. You don't really need it for anything for crafting, so you can sell it. It's not worth a lot, but you know, we're already up to a few of them, so I think they're 25 each. You end up making a few $100 off of them in any given day. Ugh, catfish. And early in the game, you might be really frustrated by this fishing. Basically, the fact that you're getting hits on the fish, but they're all getting away, even if you get really close to catching one. You're all the way up to the green on the top, and then all of a sudden they're scooting around and you can't keep your hook on it. Don't worry about it. As the game goes on, your fishing skill is going to improve. It's going to get a lot easier. You're going to be able to build different types of bait as well as different types of lures in order to catch the fish, so it won't be so frustrating forever. And these early few days of frustrating fishing pay off really, really big in the long term, and even in the short term. By the middle of summer, you're able to catch almost everything, and you're going to be able to make a lot of money and fill up the community center really quickly by focusing on fishing early. Even if it can be a little frustrating, it's still a great money maker. This one's a little easier, so let's see what you are. Shad, great. Those are worth a pretty good amount of money, and they're used in the community center. I think we already donated one of those, but broken glasses, not helpful for money, but they will be able to be useful once we get a recycling machine. More of that green algae I was telling you guys about.